What is going on, Virgo? It's Chris Anthony coming at you guys live and direct once again, and this is going to be your reading for the Sagittarius full moon. Great energies we got going on so far, so we're going to hop into your energies and see what's happening, Virgo. Now, this is going to be a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can always check out your rising or moon sign, or check out the previous reading I did for Virgo. If it does resonate with you, do me a favor: like, share, subscribe, comment, all those things that help the channel out, and also lets me know that my reading helped you out in some type of way. All right. Also, if you guys are not already following me on IG, you should. That's at chrisanthony14lbs, Chris Anthony 14 pounds. That'll also be in the description of the video. And if you want to get a personal reading, that is open to the public, so you guys can email me about that, and you can have a more personal experience, give you more clarity for your situation. Let's hop in, Virgo. All right. Crowning your reading, we have the Seven of Cups, and it's clarified by the Queen of Cups. So yeah, Virgo, I do feel like at this moment in time you could have some decisions to make. You can have a plethora of options that you're needing to make a decision on, right? You could have a couple of suitors coming your way, or you could just have a number of opportunities, openings that are happening, some avenues that you can go down, right? And everything kind of looks good a little bit. But the thing that I'm feeling with the Queen of Cups here is that you are taking on a very deserving role right now. I like the confidence that I'm seeing with you, Virgo. You are standing back here like the Queen of Cups, whether you're male or female, right? But you're just kind of taking your time when it comes down to choosing one of these options or some of these options, right? You're just okay. What did you say you have to offer? All right, that sounds good. What about you? What did you have to offer? Now, if this has to do with love, you know that you are valued in some type of way. You know that you are a catch. So you're definitely just leaning back around this Sagittarius full moon and kind of relishing in the idea that so many people are kind of trying to get a piece of Virgo, right? Now, if this does have to do with other opportunities in life, then you're having that same attitude. You know what you bring to the table. You know what it is that you can do, what kind of gifts, talents, and abilities you have, what kind of mind you have, right? And you're kind of seeing your worth. A lot of times, sometimes, it does take for things to happen externally sometimes for us to get a glimpse of our worth sometimes, because sometimes we just don't always see it. Even us spiritual people, us woke people, right? Don't always realize a lot of times what it is that we bring to the table. But when we start to get bombarded by opportunities, by people wanting to be around us and be in our life, and people making offers and kind of bringing us value, we start to kind of see what our value is, what our worth is. And this is kind of what I feel like is happening for you, Virgo, mid-month June, around the full moon. You're kind of getting revealed how much of a valuable player you are by the options and opportunities and doors that are opening to you. Also, you're needing to kind of tap into your intuitive nature, tap into your deep feeling and emotional world in order to get a better understanding of what it is that's being offered to you, because the Seven of Cups can allude to some illusions. Sometimes they can allude to things being offered to us that looks like gold. It glitters like gold, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it is gold. It could be fake gold, right? So some of these things that are coming, are not actually that great for you, and some things are. But you are going to have to tap into your discernment. You are going to have to tap into your ability to see through the smoke and mirrors, right? And kind of look beyond the veil of the attraction and what's desirable, especially if this has to do with people. But you're definitely standing here in your power. Even though you're not a water sign, Virgo, I do feel like you're taking on this quality of the Queen of Cups, and she is just one of the coolest queens, right? She's sitting back here sipping on her wine, sipping on her champagne, and just like chilling. Like, right? Make your offer. Make your offer, but you better make an offer that I can't refuse, or I'm going to refuse it. This is kind of what the attitude that you guys are taking on is what I'm feeling. All right, so then right below that we had the Chariot card. Chariot energy is talking about movement that's happening. Some of you Virgos could be moving. You could be relocating. You could be translocating, right? You could be just kind of like, I don't know why I just heard teleporting, right? Maybe in a sense you could be teleporting, and energetically you could be kind of like just bloop, like plopping somewhere else on the map energetically. But this is some movement that's happening, some action that's being put forth where you are driving your life forward towards what it is that you want to accomplish, right? Towards your goals, your dreams, where you see yourself, because the Chariot card is heading towards the Nine of Cups, which talks about the wish fulfillment, talks about a wish coming true, right? This is talking about what you have envisioned for your life and what you've been visualizing and wanting to manifest and wanting to attract into your world. You're heading towards it, right? Like, you're not waiting for it. You're picking up that Chariot energy and moving efficiently, quickly towards what it is that you want and desire. And you're no longer waiting around to see if you can have it, to understand if you're supposed to have it, or to wait for the next cycle or the next season or the next era or next lifetime. I feel like now you're just like, you know what? I want it and I'm going to get it. Let's go, Virgo, right? Yeah, and I think this was in your monthly reading. You had the Chariot card, right? Talking about an integration of all of your energy and all of your thoughts, emotions, spiritual gifts, talents, and abilities coming into alignment. You being in alignment with the universal energies, right? Being in alignment with your purpose and your path, and you now able to see some movement, some progress, right? Because things are aligning, because you're now moving in the right direction and not the wrong direction. Sometimes when we're not seeing some movement is because we're kind of like not all the way on path. But the Chariot card here alludes to you being on path, you being in connection, you being in tune with the universe, right? You being in tune with your higher self and kind of like driving your purpose forward, which is going to attract some pretty good energy towards you, fulfilling some of your desires. Let's go. Then we have the Seven of Wands energy clarified by the Ace of Wands. So Seven of Wands usually talks about being on guard, being defensive, feeling the need to have to defend yourself. And maybe at this time you could possibly be in that type of energy, especially if you're moving towards your goals, if you're creating traction, if you're, getting consistent and disciplined when it comes down to what you're trying to build in your life. You could be on the defense when it comes down to distractions that are coming in. This is kind of what I'm picking up, because the Ace of Wands is here right behind you, and the Ace of Wands talks about a new drive, right? The will to willfully bring things into fruition. And in order to do that, a lot of times we do have to kind of like fight off all the different distractions that come in and want to buzz around us, and the different energies that get shot at us, right? From people, from environments. And we kind of have to be the person that is on guard, like, no, stay away. No, not happening. I'm focused, right? And this is kind of what I think is going on with you, Virgo. You're so focused that you're not allowing yourself to be distracted. You no longer have time to be distracted. Like, you're now aligning with your true purpose. So all of your energy, time, right? Everything that you have is going into this thing that you're focused on, that you're trying to build. And you're definitely trying to build your life, your wealth, right? Your ability to just do what it is that you're made to do in life. And you're going after it in such a way where, like, I don't even think you're going to be able to be distracted or slowed down. Because I think when you were not in this chariot energy, you probably had a lot of distractions, a lot of detours. Before we get in this chariot energy, we kind of are, not aligned. So we're kind of easily distracted, easily thrown off or halted. But now you're resisting that urge because you have a newfound drive. That's this solar plexus activation. Right? You're in alignment. It's easy for you to fight those distractions now. And we have the Page of Wands energy, which is talking about something that you're passionately pursuing, a brand new project or new ideas that you want to put into action, that you have been thinking about for a while. You're implementing some of these new ideas. You're starting to take action in a new direction, with a project, with a business, with a new career path or a job or something that you're wanting to invest in. And you have this kind of like catalyst that has happened that's shooting you into this new direction. And the only thing you have to do is keep the fire burning. That's your only job, is what I'm picking up. And this is what you're doing by making yourself unavailable to these distractions that are coming in. You're keeping this fire going by staying focused and disciplined every day on what it is that you're trying to build. You're making sure that the catalyst does not go out. You want to keep this burning as long as possible. And this is what is shifting in your world, because then you have the Wheel of Fortune, which talks about destiny, right? So the wheel of destiny is kind of shifting in your favor, changing, the course that you've kind of been on maybe for a while. Now you have hopped into this revolving door, right? And it's kind of like on the other side of it, you're stepping into this new land, this more expanded land or place of expansion and growth, right? Your ability to even receive, your capacity is even growing. This is a place of abundance that you're heading towards. This is why you have so much movement and so much action that's taking place. This is why you don't have time for distractions, because some type of fire has been lit up under you, and it is because you're definitely becoming more aligned with your destiny and your purpose. And now you're getting this drive, this hunger, this appetite for your success. And the universal energies are working with you with this. It's kind of like you're working in tandem with the universe. You're kind of like tapping into your co-creative abilities at this moment in time. And it feels good too. I'm feeling that energy, Virgo. Yeah, let me get a little bit of that. It's feeling great. Okay, let's keep it moving. Now, then we have the Six of Cups energy, and it's clarified by the King of Wands. So you could be attracting into your life right now a soulmate, some type of soulmate connection, and it could be a fire sign or a fiery, passionate individual who definitely usually gets what they want. So what I'm feeling, you could be dealing with quite a character here that wants you, like for real, Virgo. They want you. But I feel like it's you want each other for some reason with the Six of Cups card here. There is quite a attraction and a connection that's happening. This person is one of those connections that you get into where you guys, they make you kind of like stop and smell the flowers. You see how this person is just sitting here smelling the flowers, smelling the roses. This is kind of the connection that you're in with this person that could be a fire sign. They're making you kind of like stop and just take account for your surroundings and where you are in life, and kind of have a attitude of gratitude for where you have come in life. There's something about this person you could be connecting with that is making you realize certain things in life. You know, they've slowed things down for you. You two could definitely be kind of like stuck inside of some type of time warp, where you're just enjoying the company of each other, sharing certain things, having laughs, having these experiences that are opening your eyes. This is a great connection. Six of Cups, past life lover. You may have known this person before in another life, and you guys may even talk about that. So if this person hasn't come in for you yet, then around this full moon energy, Sagittarius, you could have this person coming in, and they very well could be a Sagittarius, right? King of Wands, fire sign, right? It could be a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But it could be any sign. This is just the energy that they're taking on. They're a very passionate person. They definitely want to get what they want out of life, and they have the resources to get it. They have the will and the drive to get it. And I think you are kind of being affected in so many ways by this person's energy. They kind of inspire you a little bit to push yourself. Or that's what you're doing to them. You're inspiring them. You're giving them some type of new drive and passion, inspiration. But either way it goes, I feel like this is a pretty good connection. And it's kind of coming in because you found this new place of balance. So like I said, because you're in this chariot energy, you are attracting and also moving towards certain things that you have desired maybe for a while, and you're being fulfilled. Love is one of those things. Soulmate connection is one of those things. But at the same time, overall theme, you do have some more opportunities coming in. So keep your eyes out or on the lookout for that. Let's keep it moving into your future energy, Virgo. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Empress card. We have the King of Pentacles. And then we have the Emperor. I felt that Emperor. So let's make it to him. So Two of Wands energy is talking about a certain decision that you're wanting to make. Maybe coming into your future energy. This is talking about the end of June going into July. Maybe in July, you're going to have to make a certain decision that maybe you've been thinking about for a while but haven't been totally sure about the decision. You could be feeling some inner conflict because of this decision that needs to be made. And it's talking about possibly a new journey that you're thinking about going on. Right? Could be symbolically, but you're heading in a new direction that you kind of know exactly is the direction you're supposed to be headed in. But you could be kind of, just not totally making a decision yet. Now, this to me feels like it's something totally different from what I've been talking about in your present energy, because when it comes down to your purpose and when you're headed and all this good stuff, you're just sure on that. You're making movements already. But this could be something else that you're kind of contemplating coming up in the future for you. You're going to have to kind of make a decision that kind of is already made, but you're going to have to make some actions towards it to really solidify this decision. Because this is not the Two of Swords, so you're not indecisive. You're very decisive about where you want to head, but you probably just need to start making certain actions towards this place. With the Two of Wands. Then we have the Empress card here, clarified by the Three of Swords. Empress energy could be the energy that you're taking on now. You have the Empress here and the Emperor, so yeah, that couple that I was talking about, it could be something going on here. Right? This connection pops up again. The Empress and the Emperor is a power couple. But the Empress, whoever is taking on the Empress energy, which is the one that is more spiritual, more intuitive, more in tune with their emotions, more artistic, more fertile, more nurturing. It could be whoever is taking on the Empress energy is feeling some type of hurt or dealing with some type of hurt or pain from the past and needing to overcome those obstacles in their heart space. This possibly could be you, because I feel like you could be the more spiritual one, Virgo. But it could also be the other person. It also all depends. This is a general reading. And then you have the Emperor card. I just want to kind of jump down to here. Whoever's taking on the Emperor energy is kind of the more stubborn one, kind of stuck in their ways, kind of very grounded, definitely doesn't like to change or to march to anybody else's drum. They like to do things their way. They're coming up with a Nine of Pentacles energy, so this may be the person that's kind of used to being single, used to doing things a certain type of way, and they're needing to maybe start to compromise if this relationship or connection is going to work. Now, if you don't know who I'm talking about at all, this is probably some type of connection that's coming in for you, Virgo. But I feel like some of you people are already in this connection, and could be what's happening a little bit. But yeah, there's going to have to be some type of compromise that the Emperor energy is going to have to make to come out of that more independent energy and start to like collaborate more, get into that Six of Pentacles energy instead of that Nine of Pentacles energy. Nine of Pentacles is totally independent, totally single, making things work for yourself, self-sufficient, just doing it all yourself, which the Emperor is great at doing it. But if the Emperor wants to rule with the Empress, then they're going to have to meet each other in the middle, and it's going to have to be some compromise or collaboration. All right? Now, back to your energy, Virgo. King of Pentacles is the energy that I see you in the future. Somebody who is very abundant, very attractive, magnetic when it comes down to finances and financial wealth, material wealth. Comfortable in what you have built for yourself, and you're getting into that energy where you are wanting to attract good things in life. Like, you want the luxury things in life. You want to be lavished. You want to enjoy a great meal and sit down at a beautiful table and kick your feet up on just what is the word? A luxury type of, couch or furniture, living room set. And then you want to have the type of clothes that just are just comfortable, and not only comfortable, but they look good, and then they feel good. And then, yeah, this is what I'm feeling. You want to kind of enjoy life in every type of way, and you know that that's part of what you're working towards, to live in this place of abundance. Because the King of Pentacles has a lot of swag. Like, I could compare him in the tarot to a lot of the other kings, and they just don't look like they have that much swag when it comes down, when it compares to the King of Pentacles. Like, do you see how he's dressed? Like, for back in those times, that is some swagger. I'm not gonna lie. So this is kind of your representation, Virgo, because this is an earth sign. And this is kind of where I'm feeling like you're attracting, like where you are energetically. And so if you're there energetically, it's only a matter of time when you're attracting this into the 3D reality, right? Just abundant, enjoying the fruits of your labor, creating things that create abundance for you, and then knowing how to maintain it. And so, yeah, this is this could be an offer that's coming in that's bringing you into a place like that. Maybe somebody is making an offer to you that wants to kind of bring, you into a place of abundance, or you could be making an offer with someone else that, because they make you feel like this, because this is an emotional offer with the Knight of Cups. You could also be dealing with a water sign. If it's not a fire sign, it could be a water sign wanting to make an offer to you, or you're making an offer to them. And I think this is an offer about collaborating, meeting in the middle. All right, so I am going to wrap it up right there, Virgo. I think that is the end of the energies that I'm picking up for you guys for this general reading. If that resonated with you, then you can always like, share, subscribe, comment. If you need a more specific reading, you can email me about a personal reading. And until next time, enjoy the full moon, Virgo.